1-800-LAW-1222.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source, ABC 6 News at Noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Carolyn Azak. Thank you for watching your news at noon. Now, we've heard from viewers about hazy skies, especially in Bristol County, Mass. And right now, as Skylar is about to explain, you may be seeing smoke or haze from wildfires in Canada today. Rhode Island DEM says a significant smoke plume arrived in our area around 10:30 this morning, and this is related to what you see on your screen. It's uncontrolled wildfires in Nova Scotia, and there is a risk of unhealthy air quality today in Rhode Island, the DEM says. Now, it's recommended people at risk for exposure stay indoors. Let's just take a look outside and just see how it's looking here this afternoon. You can just see the haze right out there, Skylar.
Yeah, it is. That's a pretty impressive smoke
I can't even
plume.
believe the footage that we just saw.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know, that's pretty close to us. So typically these wildfires are coming in from the west. But
Okay.
this one in Nova Scotia, that one's a lot closer to home. And so now it's just catching a ride on into our area. So let's take a look at how that is setting up. So wildfires up here in Nova Scotia, and that's just working its way in from in from the east, and that's moving on into our area. So this, I backed it up a couple hours. So yes, it's starting to really get intense along most of our area right now. And this is going to be with us for the entire day today. So just expect this to be around. This is just one plume, so this one should go ahead and move on out this evening, and we should be better from this. But we'll probably see some more smoke plumes like this coming up in the future, just because, like I said, this was just one plume moving through the area. Providence is 63 degrees right now. Winds are out of the east-southeast at about 8 miles an hour. So those temperatures right now, we are trying to warm up. Some of that smoke, that hazy sky is just really kind of filtering out the sun right now. So we're seeing some of those upper 60s around the area, upper 60s, 68 in Norwood, and then we have 63 in Providence, 66 in Smithfield right now. So today, sunny, hazy around the area. We have a cooler Cape area, and we'll get warmer as we head further inland. And those winds, we're mostly staying out of the east-northeast, and it's 5 to about 15 miles an hour. But I'm going to have more details in your forecast coming up here in just a moment.
All right, Skylar, thank you. We'll check in with you in just a bit. And now to an ABC 6 News update. Providence police are investigating a stabbing on Williams Street. Now, police were called to the area around 10:30 last night, and then when police arrived, someone told them the suspect had a gun and was inside a home there. Now, police used a loudspeaker and called SWAT at that point, but the suspect was not found inside. Police also found a live round of ammunition on the sidewalk and blood on the staircase at the home. The victim of the stabbing is expected to be okay. And the suspect in a broad daylight Memorial Day murder in Fall River was held without bail this morning. Now Angelo Leo will be extradited to Massachusetts to face the charge later today. He was arraigned in Rhode Island as a fugitive from justice first because he turned himself in to Tiverton police. Now Leo is accused of shooting and killing 45-year-old Jacina Simmons in a car wash bay on Broadway yesterday. It happened just after noon at the Globe Car Wash. The DA's office continues to investigate the circumstances of the shooting. In the Memorial Day weekend was busy for Rhode Island State Police. Troopers, they made 30 arrests for driving under the influence this weekend. Police say troopers were called to 67 car crashes in all and handed out 740 tickets. In a Johnston apartment complex, fire that displaced some 50 residents started when someone tossed a cigarette into mulch. Now, the state fire marshal determined that was the cause after investigating the scene. It happened Sunday afternoon at the Simmons Village Apartments on Simmonsville Ave. The apartments are for the elderly and disabled. 4 people went to the hospital with minor injuries after the fire, and one of them was a firefighter. Maine State Police shot at a Providence man who they say claimed he had explosives as he tried to drive across the Canadian border. Now, according to state police, a trooper, he saw a sign on the 42-year-old Tony Holford's car that indicated he had explosives on board. Now, police chased him to the Canadian border and fired shots at his car after he drove toward the port of entry. Holford then surrendered without injury. He faces multiple charges, including terrorizing. An investigation now continues. In Lakeville, firefighters responded to a serious motorcycle crash Sunday night. It happened around 10:30 on Howland Road One person was taken to the hospital with what the fire department is calling significant injuries. Now, there's been no update yet on that person's condition. Now to the NBA playoffs and the Miami Heat. They are moving on to the NBA Finals, avoiding the worst collapse in NBA history with a huge Game 7 win. That was in Boston last night. ABC's Will Reeve has the highlights.
The Miami Heat, the lowest scoring team in the league.
This morning, it took longer than expected, but the Miami Heat are in the NBA Finals.
And they did not blink. The Heat are going to the NBA Finals.
I think a lot of people can relate to this team because, sometimes you have to suffer.
It's off to Smart for the 7th game.
After coming all the way back from a 3-0 series deficit, the Celtics started Game 7 off on the wrong foot.
And he twisted an ankle, perhaps. He did, the left one.
Boston superstar Jason Tatum tweaking his left ankle.
He tried to Euro step around him, and so just a little bit late rotating over.
Position Martin, 3, good.
And the Heat, led by 26 points from Caleb Martin, one of 3 undrafted Miami starters, avoided becoming the first team in NBA history to lose a playoff series after being up 3-0.
When these moments come, I'm ready for them.
It's over!
And thus the NBA Finals are set. The Denver Nuggets, led by 2-time league MVP Nikola Jokic and resurgent superstar Jamal Murray, will host Miami in Game 1 Thursday.
Tough night for the Celtics fans there. All right, moving on to national headlines now. We turn now to the latest on a Memorial Day mass shooting in South Florida. 9 people were hurt after gunfire broke out on the beachfront in Hollywood. Now, police asking the public to keep an eye out for the alleged shooter, who has not yet been arrested. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
The search intensifying for whoever is responsible for unleashing this chaos on Memorial Day. Surveillance video released by police shows people running for safety at the beachfront in Hollywood, Florida Monday when shots rang out.
I heard like pop, 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 like about 6-7 shots. Everybody started running.
Everyone was praying, it was terrifying.
The gunfire breaking out around 6:30 in the evening as beachgoers were enjoying the holiday.
We received a call of multiple people shot. When officers arrived on scene, there were 9 victims with gunshot wounds.
5 adults and 4 children were shot, including a 1-year-old. You can see police and Good Samaritans treating victims, all of them in stable condition. An eyewitness says he saw several young men fighting in front of the stores lining the boardwalk when one pulled out a gun and started shooting. The suspected gunman seen in this surveillance picture wearing a yellow sweatshirt.
Preliminary investigation reveals that there was an altercation between 2 groups that resulted in gunfire. Right now, we do have 1 person of interest detained, and right now we're also searching for an additional suspect.
This was the 262nd mass shooting this year alone, according to the Gun Violence Archive. And in Chicago this weekend, police say at least 47 people were shot in different incidents, 9 of them fatally. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Just so horrible. Now, officials in Western Massachusetts will renew their search efforts today after a jet skier went missing in the Connecticut River. Now, according to authorities, the man was involved in a collision with a boat Sunday on the river in Northampton. Now, 2 occupants of the boat were rescued and transported to the Bay State Medical Center in Springfield. The missing jet skier is believed to be a 51-year-old man. Into the ocean race, and good news for a local skipper. The 11th Hour Racing team making a first place finish in leg 5 of the ocean race. With that win in Denmark, the team has climbed to the top of the overall leaderboard for the first time in the race. Now, it was not an easy stretch of the race for the team that was led by skipper Charlie Enright of Bristol. 2 members of the 11th Hour Racing crew, they were hurt after hitting what's believed to be a whale when they were nearing the halfway point about 1,800 miles from Newport. And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, members of the Republican-dominated Texas House strip the Attorney General of his powers, voting to impeach him. The next steps in the process. And as a debt limit deal is reached, the question now is, will it pass through Congress? What both sides are saying about the president and speaker's agreement.
After an accident, what you do next can have a devastating effect on your future. If you don't receive all the money you need, You're the one who has to live with the pain. Choose wisely.
Because a good lawyer shouldn't cost you more. They should get you more.
Call a law firm that will demand top dollar for your injuries.
D'Oliveira and Associates.
Tell them you mean business. Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line. Get their win or it's free guarantee.
When your health is on the line, it matters that Westerly Hospital has over 300 physicians, plus access to hundreds of specialty programs affiliated with Yale School of Medicine. It matters that we offer advanced treatments for everything, from kidney stones to bladder and prostate cancer, and specialize in minimally invasive surgical procedures as well as digestive health disorders. Because having access to the very best is what matters most. Westerly Hospital, with the greatest of care.
I used to pre-rinse dishes because my old detergent didn't actually get them clean. But new Cascade Platinum Plus has me doing dishes differently.
With double the Dawn grease-fighting power and double the scrubbing power, so you can load this and get this. New Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser powers through tough messes, so it makes it look like I spent hours cleaning. And you know I didn't.
It makes my running shoe look like new. It's amazing.
It's so good. Makes it look like I have magical powers.
Magic Eraser and sheets make cleaning look easy.
People say at the Batara Law Firm that we're obsessed with the number 7, but I don't see it.
7. 7. 7.
Do you have any 7s? Come on, Mike, hand it over.
Hey, Joey, I'll take the old
Number 7, coming right up.
Do you have anything on floor 7? Yeah, okay. So I like the number 7. Sue me. Call 777-7777.
Welcome back. We turn now to national political news at noon. Now, lawmakers in the Texas Senate are setting a timeline to hold an impeachment trial against State Attorney General Ken Paxton. That's happening no later than August 28th, and it will determine whether Paxton is removed from office. Paxton has been elected as Attorney General there 3 times. 10 of the 20 articles of impeachment stem from a whistleblower lawsuit that was filed by 4 now fired top staffers for the Attorney General.
The fact that I was prohibited from presenting evidence to defend myself reveals that this shameful process was curated from the start as an act of political retribution.
Several members of this House, while on the floor of this House doing the state business, received telephone calls from General Paxton personally, threatening them with political consequences in their next election.
Paxton faces allegations of bribery, abuse of public trust, conspiracy, termination of whistleblowers, and misuse of information and obstruction of justice, among other charges. And now to the debt deal breakthrough. The White House and Republican leaders are in a full court press to get their members on board, with a vote expected in the House tomorrow. ABC's Rachel Scott has the latest.
With members of Congress and the American people facing the prospect of a catastrophic default 1 week from today, the race is on for President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy to secure the votes to pass their brokered agreement to raise the debt ceiling.
Well, I feel very good about it. I've spoken to a number of the members.
But the president is facing resistance from progressive Democrats who oppose parts of the deal, including new work requirements for some receiving federal food aid. Representative Pramila Jayapal on CNN.
This is saying to poor people and people who are in need that we don't trust them.
A White House official telling ABC News the administration has called more than 60 House Democrats since this Saturday.
I think the president fought hard for a balanced deal, and as I am hearing from members, they generally believe this is a good deal.
House members returning from their Memorial Day recess are reviewing the 99-page bill that would curb government spending and suspend the debt limit until 2025 after the presidential elections. The agreement also claws back $30 billion in COVID relief, rescinds $20 billion in IRS funding, and ends Biden's freeze on student loan payments in August. McCarthy is also facing pushback from his conservative members, with at least 9 House Republicans planning on voting no, arguing the bill doesn't cut enough spending. Representative Chip Roy on Fox News.
We should kill this. We should move forward. We should pass a short-term debt ceiling.
Senior leadership aides telling ABC News they're going to need moderate lawmakers on both sides of the aisle to push the deal through Congress.
Ahead of a vote teed up in the House for Wednesday, the House Rules Committee is meeting today to discuss the bill. Out of the 9 Republicans who sit on the committee, 2 were already no votes, meaning this may need Democratic support to pass the legislation onto the floor. Em Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, Skylar has a look at your full 7-day forecast. Still pretty hazy out there. We'll be back with her right after the break.
So much at stake. More Americans turn to ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 newscast across all of television.
And ABC 6 News with Tiffany Murphy and John DeLuca, Southern New England's trusted news team.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 800-LAW-1222. I'm attorney Rob Levine, and I have the power of the law.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
The 2022 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of drive modes and intelligent off-road technology, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. The 2022 Nissan family of SUVs. Anything but basic.
Get 1.9% financing for 36 months on 10 models, like Rogue, with best-in-class fuel economy.
Our blood, sweat, and tears are in this soil. We are going to be with you.
No one has a greater claim to this flag than we do, because we have fought for it the hardest.
The 1619 Project, an ABC special event.
When you're ready to go, but static and wrinkles are like, no. Take back your look with Bounce. It's the sheet. Less static, it's the sheet. Less wrinkles, it's the sheet. For more softness, more freshness, yep, Bounce. It's the sheet. Get more of the look you want with Bounce. It's the sheet.
How do you print money legally? Just own an insurance company. They get a payment every month. But if you get injured, they argue about paying you. At Rob Levine & Associates, we use the power of law to get you more than the insurance company wants to pay. Call the heavy hitter.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
And now, your ABC 6 Storm Tracker meteorologist, Skylar Spindler.
Well, it's looking pretty hazy outside. We see that smoke plumes just moving across Providence right now. So the heaviest is really starting to move into the area. So what's happening here is we're having those wildfires that are in Nova Scotia, and that's working its way into our area. So as it's moving in here, we're getting one of the heaviest smoke plumes moving in the area right now. So this will be moving across here for the next couple hours. Now, by the evening hours, say after 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, this plume should move on out of the area. So typically these move from west to east, but we do get a lot of easterly onshore breezes, and that's what we have today. So that's why we have that smoke that's moving into our air and to our area today. So here's a look at those current temperatures around the area. A lot of us just sitting in those low to mid 60s. We're looking at 68 in Norwood. It is 66 in Smithfield, 62 in Westerly. A little bit hard for us to warm up. It's sunny outside. But with that haze across the sky, it's acting as a filter, so we're not warming up exactly how we should be right now. So here's a look at what we're expecting around 2 o'clock today. So we should warm up a couple extra degrees by the time we get into the 3, 4 o'clock hour. But we're going to keep the Cape area a little bit cooler. Heading into 8 o'clock tonight, we'll be in those upper 50s around the area. So you might need a little light jacket as you head into the evening hours. So we'll keep the Cape and the coastline a little bit cooler today, and those winds shifting now out of the east-southeast about 5 to 15 miles an hour, and that's moving that into our area. So hazy skies for much of the day today. So while we're on this, we're on a bit of a dry trend right now. So we're going to be very sunny throughout the week. We're going to have a lot of dry weather. So should you take care of the lawn? Should you water it? Yeah, definitely, because we're going to stay dry. Saturday, we do have some isolated rain that's going to move into the area, but we're not going to get that much out of it. So again, it's going to be very isolated. We're warming up on this warming trend, 80 degrees on Wednesday.
Moving into Thursday, mid-80s and moving into those upper 80s by Friday. We have a cold front that moves through in the overnight hours, and then that's going to dip our temperatures down for Saturday, giving us those upper 60s and a chance for a couple isolated showers moving through the area. But when I tell you it's not a lot of rain, I'm going to tell you it's not very much to get excited about. So you probably should water the lawn, or you should go help your mom and water her lawn.
I really love the lawn forecast, because I've been driving around and just seeing everyone's lawn. It's not looking good out there. People need to water their lawns.
Yeah, just a little bit. And do it in the evening hours when the sun goes down. Obviously today it's a little hazy, but as long as when the sun goes down a little bit, then you'll conserve a little bit of the water and you can kind of get the ground wet and, you know, help your grass a little bit, help the trees, the plants.
Grass is not looking good, looking very depressing out there, so please water your lawns. I'm like, oh my goodness, all right. Well, still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, meet a young bunny who goes by the name that Harry Potter fans will love. Pick of the Litter is up next.
Car wreck? Call anytime, 24/7. Car wrecks don't just happen between 9 and 5, and serious injuries don't take a day off. At the Bataro Law Firm, neither do we. If you've been injured, you can call us right now. Nights, weekends, holidays, don't put it off till Monday. Don't even wait till morning. Call or text anytime 24/7 and get help in seconds. A serious injury needs a fast response. 7's the way to go. Call Mike Bataro. Call or text 777-7777.
I used to wait to run my dishwasher till it was super full. Now, I run it daily. Weekdays. Weekends? You might think that's wasteful, but it's not. Even half loads use 80% less water than hand washing, saving $130 on utilities. Cascade, dare to dish differently.
Want a smarter way to mop? Introducing the new Swiffer Power Mop. An all-in-one cleaning tool with hundreds of scrubbing strips that absorb and lock dirt away for a mop and bucket clean in half the time. Mop smarter with the new Swiffer Power Mop.
You deserve to say yes.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
Look what Sono Bella did for me. Do you see this?
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-604-4305 or go to sonobello.com.
Pick of the Litter on ABC 6 is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus.
Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Pick of the Litter, and we are overloaded with cuteness here. I'm here with Olivia at the RISPCA. Please tell us, who do we have here?
We've got Pettigrew here with us today. Pettigrew is about probably a 6-week-old bunny, and he and his siblings are going to be going up for adoption this weekend. And I can't imagine they'll be with us very long at all because they're a little ridiculous.
All right, and please tell our viewers, if they're not familiar with having a bunny or owning a bunny, what goes into it? What should they have their house prepared with?
Yeah, so owning a bunny is actually a lot more complex than a lot of people think it is. Bunnies, I think, are a little bit harder than cats, but easier than dogs. They are wicked smart, sometimes a little too smart for their own good. And we have some awesome resources on our website about bunny care and where you can find great information about how to take the best care of your bunny.
Does Pettigrew have a favorite treat?
All treats. Pettigrew is
I love that.
A little too little to have a favorite yet.
Okay.
But he likes most things.
Perfect. And if anyone is interested in coming down to meet him, how can they do so?
They can go on our website at rispca.org.
All right, perfect. We'll send it back to you in the studio. All right, Carolyn, thank you. Still to come on ABC 6 News at noon. Skylar, she's coming back with another look at your forecast. We'll be back after this.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to keep what's rightfully yours. That is not acceptable. Call D'Oliveira and Associates. They have the resources, power, and experience necessary to get you every dollar you deserve.
They got me almost $1 million.
$250,000.
A good lawyer shouldn't cost you more. They should get you more.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
Isabella's Boutique in North Providence is an exclusive wig store for women. Proudly celebrating 7 years in business, Isabella's prides itself on catering to women with medical hair loss, including chemotherapy and radiation treatments, alopecia, and any type of thinning hair or hair loss. Isabella's boasts an endless selection of head coverings, scarves, hats, and accessories. For the highest quality wigs at the lowest boutique prices, call Isabella's Boutique for your private appointment today.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance at each day start. As time went on, it was easy to see I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardiance may cause serious side effects including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with the sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with the big story to tell.
Well, we're looking at that wildfire smoke that's moving in from Nova Scotia. So look how close we are. We're about 400 nautical miles from here to there. So we're going to see some heavy plumes moving through. Well, this is just one plume moving through right now because we do have that east-southeast wind moving it right into our direction. So it should be moving out later on this evening. So after, say, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight, that should be exiting out of the area. So we should see some sunshine for tomorrow. But here's a look at those temperatures warming up as we head into this warming trend Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday, upper 80s. But then we do have that cold front moving through overnight Friday night into Saturday morning, which will dip those temperatures down a bit and bring us maybe some isolated showers on Saturday.
All right. Thank you, Skylar. Thanks for making ABC 6 News at noon a part of your day. The news continues first at 4. And for news and weather anytime, abc6.com is always on. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Watch ABC 6 News first at 4 immediately after Hot Bench.
As soon as I called Bataro Law Firm, I had instant peace of mind. They were amazing. They knew exactly how to handle my situation. I love that they care more about me and not just business.
Here, and with a new Toyota, you can go out and have s'more fun. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's crispy. Anyone?
Recent college grads get a $500 rebate over and above most other offers. Toyota, let's go places.
Listen, your deodorant just has to work. I use Secret, aluminum free. Just swipe and it lasts all day. Secret helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it. And hours later, I still smell fresh. Secret works. Oh, yes.
For fast sore throat relief, try Vicks VapoCool Drops with 2 times more menthol per drop and the powerful rush of Vicks Vapors for fast-acting relief you can feel. Vicks VapoCool Drops, fast relief you can feel.
It wasn't appropriate the way he would call me.
Is this appropriate behavior?
Apparently not to you.
You were doing some really weird things.
Whatever.
Whatever? The way you're responding right now we're addressing your behavior, okay?
Hot Bench. Weekdays 3 to 4 p.m. on ABC 6.
Get peace of mind when buying your next home by hiring CMS Home Inspection. CMS Home Inspection offers Rhode Island, surrounding Massachusetts, and eastern Connecticut home inspections with reports ready the same day. Their team delivers complete reports with photos and videos included so you know what you're buying. Ensure that your home's in the best condition it can be. Call CMS Home Inspection today.
I'm Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Banson. I've been all over the Northeast tracking weather my entire weather career, from New York to Philly to right here in southern New England. And I've tracked all different types of weather: blizzards, hurricanes, even tornadoes. And you never really know how important weather is until it can affect you and your community. And that's why I come in, and I'm here to do the best job I can to give you the most accurate local forecast and keep you and your family safe. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Banson. Thank you for putting your trust in the ABC6 Storm Trackers.
Tonight on the Game Show Show. Buckle up for some sexy, fun, loving games.
Game shows got a lot dirtier in a big hurry.
Making whoopee. Good heavens.
It's just so fun to watch.
Welcome to the Game Show. Tonight on ABC.
Celery, we've been talking about that, the so-called margarita burn, bleaching cream. There's a pretty
Was that what you call a diamond expert?
Actually, I'm certified with the Diamond Council of America.
The Diamond Council of America.
It's a thing, yeah.
Heard of that.
So I went through some online training for work, and I was able to get certified, and now I can look at a diamond. I can tell you if it's real, if it's not real, and all that kind of stuff. So,
you see a lot of fake stuff? People come in and think it's real?
Yeah, you do, and that's actually one of the worst parts of my job is having to tell them that rock is not real.
Now, the guys do this, go, tell her it's real.
Well, you do have situations where the guy hasn't told her that it's not real.
Yeah.
And then we have to try and be a little sneaky with that, and sometimes you just can't be sneaky enough.
Wow. Okay, interesting. I think you two will make a good team. I think you have knowledge he doesn't have, and vice versa, so you should be able to help each other out here. Now, you at home, you got a chance to win a $1,000 travel voucher from our partners at Allegiant Airlines. Kevin, tell them how to get that voucher.
Use the camera on your phone to scan the QR code on your screen to play our daily giveaway. Get the question right, and you may win a $1,000 getaway gift certificate. There we go. You're ready to play your Bet Your Life. Now, Theta, that's a pretty name, by the way.
Thank you.
It sounds Greek almost, is it?
My mother's name is Theta. My grandmother's name is Theta, so I'm the third.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And you have 5 kids.
I have 5 kids, 4 to 46.
Wow. How are the kids at home? They messy? They pick up after them? Like in the bathroom, what do they leave lying around? Anything?
They leave hair, they leave combs, they leave clothes, they leave books, they leave everything, toys.
Trying to help.
Still can't get it.
All right, here we go. Now, the first decision we have to make as a team, what category you want to play. Here are the 2 categories. You two discuss it, see which one you want. Casino Royale with cheese or the weighing game?
The waiting game sounds kind of like it could be something to do with working out or waiting. I don't know.
Casino Royale with cheese?
I'm leaning more towards that. What do you think?
Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
Casino Royale with cheese.
Casino Royale with cheese. These are questions about James Bond. All right. Now, let's hope this category has a special bonus question because you could win $1,000. Kevin has shared the secret word. Either you say it at any time, you'll split $500. That is yours to keep. I'm going to ask you 5 questions of increasing dollar value. The last question is double or nothing and worth as much as $5,000. Okay? Here we go. Question number 1. For $250, and as an agent of the British Secret Service, James Bond 00 status specifically means that he has a license to do what?
To kill.
To kill. I think it's to kill.
License to kill?
License to kill.
License to kill. There you go. Peter and Jason now have $250. Okay, for $500 in 2005, headline screamed, "The Maine's blonde, James Blonde, aghast that what Sandy had actor was cast as 007.
Let's see. It was a blonde, sandy-haired. I guess it was sandy-haired actor was cast as 007.
Okay, let's think of who was 007. Who was the Bonds?
Everyone I think of had dark hair.
Somebody had to have light hair.
Oh, that's true. Sandy-haired actor was cast as 007.
Yes.
Oh, I don't.
Got an answer?
Just say somebody.
Is it the
Say somebody.
Yes.
Michael Myers? Is it the Michael Myers from the
Mike Myers?
Mike Myers?
I know it is not Mike Myers. Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig.
Yes. And now yep.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Okay, here we go. All right, forget that one. For $750, multiple choice, Bond gets all those awesome gadgets from a department headed by an officer known by what short but sweet name? Here are your choices. M, Q, X, or eBay.
Q?
I'm feeling Q or X.
I'm feeling Q.
I'll go with Q.
Feeling the Q? Feeling some Q action? Is it Q? It is Q. There you go. All right. Peter and Jason now have $1,000. You're rolling, guys. Here we go. Next question for $1,000. First seen in Goldfinger, this iconic auto is from what British car manufacturer associated with 007? Why couldn't I get this?
Is this Tesla?
I don't think it's Tesla.
It's not Tesla?
I want to
don't
say
know cars.
it's got to be one of the big ones, like BMW or Lamborghini. It's one of those. One of those.
Is that a Lambo?
It could be a Lambo. First seen in Goldfinger. This iconic auto is from what British car manufacturer?
British car.
Benz?
Benz? Mercedes?
I'm going to go with Benz. Let's go with Benz.
Mercedes-Benz?
Probably the most famous car in the world. In fact, there's a book called The Most Famous Car in the World with it on the title. It is a Aston Martin DB5.
I had
Aston
no idea
Martin.
about that. I had no idea about that.
Well, that is unforgivable.
I got the car.
Get out, both of you. Get out. No, stay here. Okay, now so far, Athena and Jason have earned $1,000. When we come back, they get a chance to double and winning. We go double or nothing. Get your things together here and we'll do this. Here we go.
Promotional consideration provided by Bingo Blitz, the #1 free-to-play bingo game. Download for free today.
As someone living with type 2 diabetes, I want to keep it real and talk about some risks. With type 2 diabetes, you have up to 4 times greater risk of stroke, heart attack, or death. Even at your A1C goal, you're still at risk, which if ignored could bring you here. May put you in one of those, or even worse. Too much? That's the point. Get real about your risks and do something about it. Talk to your healthcare provider about ways to lower your risk of stroke, heart attack, or death. Learn more at getrealaboutdiabetes.com.
Our blood, sweat, and tears are in this soil. We are going to be with you.
No one has a greater claim to this flag than we do because we have fought for it the hardest.
The 1619 Project, an ABC special event.
Car accident? Now it's even better to know Mike Bottaro. If you've been injured, you need your lawyer to be 2 things. Somebody you can talk to and who knows what you're going through, and somebody who's got your back, who makes sure the insurance company treats you fairly. Nice to you and tough with them. So call, click, or text the Bottaro Law Firm anytime 24/7, and we'll get started right now. Injured? It's good to know Mike Bottaro. Call 777-7777.
Rhode Island TF Green International Airport is pleased to announce continued nonstop air service to the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Visit flyri.com to learn more about twice-a-week service to Nashville International Airport.
The very first of us were brought here in 1619. Since then, no part of America's story has been untouched by the legacy of slavery. What is the amount that would be owed?
$14 trillion.
We're still fighting. As long as there's life, we're going to have hope.
Black people have always stood at the heart of the American story.
The 1619 Project, an ABC special event, Wednesday, 8, 7 Central, and stream on Hulu.
Welcome back to You Bet Your Life. Peter and Jason have earned $1,000. I tried this twice with her. Okay. You leave anything lying on the bathroom floor? Like you go to a hotel, what do you just leave on the floor?
Towels?
Towels! There you go! You said everything but towels. You had stuff that's not even in the bathroom on the floor. Okay, there's your $500. That's for the secret word. Okay.
All right.
All right, time to put the bet. You bet your life. It is double or nothing time. What do you want to do here, team? You want to try and double your winnings to $2,000? Either you want to take your money and go home, whatever you want to do.
I came to play. What
I
about
came
you?
to play.
Came to play?
Came to
Okay.
play. Double.
Okay. Hopefully there won't be another Aston Martin question. The question is still Casino Royale with cheese. Questions about James Bond. For $2,000, here is your double or nothing question. True or false, Sean Connery wore a toupee in each of his Bond films.
Now, you know Sean is bald.
Hello, Pusha.
I say it's true.
I
say it's true.
We say it's true.
He wore a toupee.
Oh, toupee? James Bond. Did he wear a toupee? Yes, he did. There we go. All right. Nice work, you guys. Enjoy the money. Thanks so much for playing the game. Okay. Thanks for playing You Bet Your Life. Give them a big hand, everybody. Okay. Good job. Thank you. Okay, time for two brand new contestants. But before they come out, Kev, what is the secret word?
The Bingo Blitz secret word is spaghetti.
Spaghetti. All right, I like that word. Kev, who have you paired us up with for the next game?
Please welcome Willow, who calls herself the Horror Queen, and Sam, who started an organization called the Giving Closet.
All righty. Now, why the Horror Queen? Are you a big horror fanatic?
Oh my gosh, I have loved horror ever since I stole my dad's copy of Pet Sematary.
Oh, the Stephen King book.
Yes.
Okay. And how old were you at that time?
I was 12 at the time, yeah, and it was against the rules for us to have any scary books in our house, but my dad had a copy, and so I actually sneaked and I stole his, and then I, you know how some boys like put Playboys underneath their mattress? That's where I hid my scary stories.
Really?
Yes,
okay.
I did.
I didn't know boys put magazines under the mattress.
I know. That's
total shock to me. Okay, and you used to torture your Barbies.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was a really weird kid, and I would like tie my Barbies up, and then I would like put them over the barbecue, kind of roast them, and.
Okay, if you go child services on the phone, put an M80 in her mouth, that kind of thing, set it on fire. Wow. Now psychologists might say that doesn't seem like healthy behavior for young Willow.
I don't know. I mean, what else do you want a young person to do? You want
what else you want? Sure.
It's not the worst thing.
All right. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, Sam, you have this thing called the Giving Club. What is it? Is that women like looking for jobs or can't afford? How does that work?
Well, I've worked as a personal shopper and fashion stylist for over 2 decades. I was really good at getting free stuff for my clients. I had a light bulb moment in 2011. What if I could reroute just a portion of that to a single mom or a cancer survivor? What would it do for them? We saw what it did for celebrities on the red carpet, but what about somebody in Detroit that couldn't afford me? So that's my passion project, the Giving Closet.
That seems like good work, doesn't it?
It's a good time. But it's all a surprise. They don't know what's happening. They don't know what's coming. So I find their story through a third party, and then I surprise them.
And then you could go scare them. You could
Yes. Yeah, we can give them some charcoal Barbies.
Well, I think you two are different enough that you should be able to cover a wide range of subjects here, okay? Now, you at home, you got a chance to win a $1,000 travel voucher. Kevin, tell them how to get that.
Use the camera on your phone to scan the QR code on your screen for your chance to win a $1,000 vacation travel gift certificate from Allegiant Airlines.
All right, very good. Now, being part of a team, the first thing you have to do is pick your categories. 2 you have to agree on. Here are the 2 categories. Roaming through the old country or man, you look nice.
Ooh, roaming through the old country and man, you
fun.
look nice.
I like the man, you look nice.
I know, that sounds like it's kind of up your alley. Because man, you do look nice. Okay. Let's do Man, You Look Nice.
Man, you look nice. These are questions about men's clothing and fashion. All right. Well, I think you got the right partner for this one.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Now, let's hope this category has a special bonus question, because that'll earn you $1,000.
Oh.
Kevin shared the secret word. Either you say that anytime, you get $500. That's yours to keep. Here we go. Question 1 for $250. People aren't staring at your butt. They're admiring the patented red tab on the back of what classic brand of blue jeans?
The only name that comes to my mind is Levi's.
Levi's.
Do they have the red tab on the
I was
back?
thinking of Gloria Vanderbilt, but you're right. It's Levi's.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try Levi's.
Is it Levi's? Levi's. All right. Very good. All right. You see, you're a good team. You're a good team. Will and Sam have $250. Now, for $500, true or false? In courtrooms on the island of Bermuda, attorneys are required to wear Bermuda shorts.
It's ridiculous. They have to wear Bermuda? No.
I would not. That is
terrible.
wonky.
That's a terrible thing. That's a terrible thing to do to anybody.
Terrible
really.
thing. Wonky.
I would go with false.
Let's go ahead.
We're going to go. Is that false? That is false. All right. So far, Sam will have $750. Stick around after the break. Chances to earn even more money. And you at home, you can join the excitement by scanning the code on your screen and downloading Bingo Blitz today.
We've partnered with Bingo Blitz, the #1 free bingo game. Try it and join millions of players who have already discovered a new world of excitement. Download Bingo Blitz. It's free.
Start your day with all the support you need in Skechers Arch Fit sandals. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists using over 20 years of data to create a sandal that provides foot and arch support for all-day comfort. Podiatrist-certified arch support for men and women.
When you really need to sleep, you reach for the really good stuff. ZzzQuil Ultra helps you sleep better and longer when you need it most. It's non-habit forming and powered by the makers of NyQuil. ZzzQuil Ultra, when you really, really need to sleep.
Hi, Grandma. I played baseball today.
Oh, that's great.
What position did you play?
First base.
That's what Grandpa used to play. When our hearing wouldn't allow us to use a regular phone, it made us feel isolated.
It became difficult to communicate with our friends and family.
Clear Captions was an easy solution for us.
Clear Captions provides captions on a phone like captioning on your TV, so you can see what the caller is saying live as they say it.
Making it easy to understand and respond immediately.
There is no insurance or Medicare required. Clear Captions service is provided at no cost to you through a federally funded program. We deliver, install, and train you on how to use your phone, all at no cost to you.
Give your loved ones the independence and connection they deserve.
Call now to see if you qualify to get a Clear Captions phone at no cost to you. Call 1-800-928-1803. That's 1-800-928-1803.
Hi, my car was just towed.
You look just like Mario Lopez.
That's me.
Just gonna need to see your ID.
It's actually in my car. I'm Mario Lopez, and this is Access Hollywood. Hey, I'm Mario Lopez, and this is Access Hollywood. It's
close, no way.
Mario has access almost everywhere. Access Hollywood, weeknights at 7 on ABC6.
Summertime, so get ready to sizzle and sweat because it's only getting hotter. But when you've had enough of the heat, stay cool with Petro.
Petro.
That's right. For over 50 years, Petro Home Services has been the AC experts. From tune-ups to installation to 24/7 emergency repairs, nobody helps you keep your cool like Petro. It's a promise, the Petro Promise. Need a new system? Take advantage of our special financing offers. Call to get a quote today.
What brings you by? I'm here to pick up Kim to go to a concert.
You want some ice cream? It's on the grocery list on the counter.
What are we doing?
Kissing. Am I doing it wrong?
This is everything I ever dreamed of.
We're just going to need a power saw and a box of matches.
Like I'm letting a bunch of 13-year-old boys play with matches. Power saws in the shed.
Forget summer of the shark. Now it's the summer of the bees. Why are they going on the attack? Next in Sun Edition.
Tonight at 7:30 on ABC6.
Some hotel accommodations for our contestants are provided by Wyndham Rewards. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn how to earn points on hotel stays, car rentals, and gas purchases for your next getaway.
Okay, welcome back. And then now, Sam, it's not horror, but were you one of these kids that had imaginary friends and that type of thing too? Or?
Growing up, I had an imaginary friend named Bubblegum.
Named Bubblegum?
Bubblegum, yes. And all my teachers went with it. I would always get a test for myself, a test for Bubblegum next to me, up until about age 6 or 7, and that's when I sort of let Bubblegum sort of go.
Right. Did you have a copy of Bubblegum's paper?
We would help each other, definitely. We would help each other, 100%.
Well, let's get back to the game here. So far, you've earned $750. More questions about men's clothing and fashion. Let's see how much you can earn before we go double or nothing, okay? For $750, a designer became world famous with his preppy polo brand after wisely changing his name from Ralph Lipschitz to what?
Lipschitz?
I've been to this store. I've been to the store 100 times.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm really sure.
Not Lipschitz? Okay, I think that's a really good answer, Ralph Lauren.
Is it Ralph Lauren? It's Ralph Lauren, okay.
Yes.
Doing good, you guys. Okay. Oh, bonus question. Bonus question. All right, Dig. Wow. It's a little bonus action from Sam.
Sam is kicking it.
Now, this is a follow-up to your last correct answer. If you hadn't gotten that last one right, you wouldn't get this chance to win $1,000. Kev, you got the $1,000?
Boom.
He's ready to run over and give it to you.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's yours to keep no matter what happens.
Okay.
A player in polo swings the club shown here. What is its official name?
A polo wicket. Stickity wicket. I don't. Polo. Okay, polo racket, polo bat. It's not a bat. Polo stick.
I need an answer.
Not a wicket, crickets.
It's up to you, madame.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a let's call it a polo wonker. It's a polo wonker.
A polo wonker. I would have guessed mallet, but let's see. Is it polo mallet? It's
it's a mallet.
Yeah, it's a mallet. Wonker, so close. Off by just a hair with wonker. I didn't even know what a wonker is.
We wonk things with it. I don't know.
Things. All right. For $1,000, what garment seen here got its name when it was used by British soldiers to protect themselves in ditches during World War I?
Yeah, that's a good.
And what is he holding, though? What is that?
I know. Those are his gloves. But yeah, I think that you're right. So I think because of the trenches, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
definitely.
let's go ahead and go with trench coat.
You're going to go with trench coat, as in trench?
As in trench.
I think you're right. Is it trench coat? $1,000 trench coat. Okay. All right, you're doing quite good, you guys. Here. All right, good. So far, Will and Sam with $2,500. We come back, take a chance to double our money. We go double or nothing on New Bet Show.
Martial arts is my passion.
I work out whenever I can.
But with my moderate to severe eczema, it can be tough.
Now I'm staying ahead of it.
Dupixent helps heal your skin from within, so you can have clearer skin and noticeably less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
Not all law firms are the same. That's why if you've been injured, 7's the way to go. Call Mike Vitaro. Call or text 777-7777.
Here, and with an exciting new Toyota, you can take a trip to the beach, the city, the mountains, the desert, ooh, the bayou. I think I'm sinking. Definitely sinking.
You could save up to $1,300 with affordable 3.99% financing on an all-wheel drive RAV4. And every RAV4 comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance and more.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's finals time.
where what happens next lives on forever, where history awaits. And seconds last for eternity. This time is for all time. And that's what makes it beautiful.
The hit series returns on ABC.
Everybody standing before us all carries the same secret.
These celeb relatives
You are each related to a celebrity.
step out of the shadows
You must do whatever it takes to uncover everyone else's identity.
and into the spotlight.
Jane's really good at lying. They haven't shared any clues with you.
You can't trust anybody here.
The tension in the house tonight is high.
She's screaming, she's screaming, she's screaming, she's screaming.
Claim to Fame premieres June 26th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Get ready to head out the door in the morning with Forecast on the 6th. Your local weather updated every 10 minutes. Plan ahead with an hour-by-hour extended forecast.
Red Jet Stream is bringing in this cool air.
It's everything you need to know about the weather before you head out the door. Watch Forecast on the 6th weekday morning starting at 5 a.m. only on ABC 6.
Some of our contestants were flown in on Allegiant Airlines. Scan the QR code with your phone to make your travel plans today.
Welcome back to You Bet Your Life. It is double or nothing time. Does your husband share this love of horror that you have?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, he does. That's one of the few things we actually agree on. Like,
one of the few things they agree on. Wow.
Yeah, we do not agree on very many things.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Sam, favorite kind of food?
Favorite kind of food?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Italian.
Italian. What Italian food do you like?
Meatballs and the bread, meatballs and the salad, meatballs and Parmesan cheese. Meatballs and spaghetti.
Oh, there you go, spaghetti. There you go. All right, it is like pulling teeth trying to give away this money.
Oh my goodness.
Spaghetti and bread. Who orders meatballs and bread? Give meatballs and bread. Meatballs. Hey, there's your $500.
Yay!
It is double or nothing time. What do you want to do here? You want to go on together?
I like the category.
I think we should work together.
I'm feeling this is a safe zone here. I feel good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel really good.
Okay. The category is still Man, You Look Nice. Questions about men's clothing and fashion. Here we go. For $5,000, your double or nothing question. The oldest men's clothier in America, what New York company has been synonymous with button-down business attire since 1818?
I do know this one.
You do?
I think it's Brooks Brothers.
Yeah.
But am I wrong? Do you have anything in your gut telling you anything?
I don't know. Saks is what comes
Will
to
Smith.
my.
Oh. Scratch that. I like you. I like that.
Is that right? I do not know.
Company synopsis, button down, business attire. I believe you. I'm going to go with you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Is that crazy?
I don't know. I don't know very much.
Do you have an answer?
Saks Fifth Avenue.
Okay, you said Saks Fifth Avenue?
Yeah.
Is it Saks Fifth Avenue? I don't think so, Kev. Let's see. No, Brooks, well, you had it. You had it.
Brooks Brothers, I confused myself.
Yeah, there you go.
It
Okay.
happens.
Well, don't worry about it. You didn't double your money, but it got a great prize for you anyway. Okay, Kara, what did they win?
You'll each receive a $400 gift card from Stonewall Kitchen. Award-winning specialty foods and home goods producer, Stonewall Kitchen and their family of brands are the result of decades spent dreaming up, testing, and producing only the very best. Visit stonewallkitchen.com for more.
And you got your $500 spaghetti question. All right, thanks, you guys. Don't forget, now it's your turn to play and win. Scan the QR code on your screen to win a $1,000 travel voucher today and every day. Good luck. Thanks for watching. See you next time on You Bet Your Life.
It wasn't appropriate the way he would call me.
Is this appropriate behavior?
Apparently not to you.
You were doing some really weird things.
Whatever.
Whatever? The way you're responding right now we're addressing your behavior, okay?
Hot Bench. Weekdays 3 to 4 p.m. on ABC 6.
Deny, delay, devalue. Time's on our side.
It's a serious accident. Lots of medical bills, wrecked vehicles.
Still, don't see a problem.
It's the law offices of De Oliveira and Associates, and they want triple what we offered, and a fair settlement now. Triple.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business. Call De Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
Let's settle this one.
Tonight on the Game Show. Buckle up for some sexy, fun-loving games.
Audiences love dating game shows. It's something I can relate to.
Game shows got a lot dirtier in a big hurry.
Making whoopee. Good heavens.
It's just so fun to watch.
There's always so much fun watching couples wanting to murder each other just for my own pleasure.
Big love, big laughs, and
I love me some Chuck Woolery.
It worked. Welcome to the Game Show.
Tonight at 10, 9 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
You bet your life.
This was on your bucket list?